Lord preserve his own. Dearly beloved, I want you to know today that our Father preserves his own children. In other words, he keeps them. I don't know if you're familiar with the preservation or preserving figs that many of our forefathers, foremothers used to do, as we might say back in the days. And maybe you still practice that today. But I want you to know today that when they preserved those figs, they had to do everything properly in order that they would last long, in order that they might be able to be used at the time that we had need for those figs for eating. And I want you to know, my brothers and sisters, they were good when you opened them. But sometimes you would open a jar of fig and you would see that there was some I don't know what you call it, but some type of foam on the top of it. Well, they had begun to literally sour in the jar itself because that particular jar was not properly handled in the right way. Well, I want you to know, my brothers and sisters, our God will not find that in his children when he preserves us. He preserves us to be the very best that we could possibly be. And he incorporates all who he is and invests all who he is into preserving his children, in keeping them. Look what the psalm writer writes in Psalms 16. Preserve me, O God, for in thee do I put my trust. So we're putting ourselves in the hand of God to preserve us. We don't preserve ourselves. We are incapable of doing that properly. But he preserves us. But we have to be willing to allow him to do so. And when he preserves us, we are the best that we could possibly be. O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord, thou art my Lord, my goodness extended or not in thee is nothing apart from thee. My goodness is no part from thee. Because the way I am preserved, I am connected with you forever, my Lord and my God. When people see me, they see an extension of you, because your hand is upon my life, preserving me before this world. Glory be to God. But to the saints that are in the earth, that's you and I, my brothers and sisters, and to the excellent, in whom is my delight, God says, their sorrows shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. When we hasten after another God, trying to get another God to preserve us as our God preserve us, then we will in turn find many sorrows, and our sorrows will be multiplied. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. David said, I will not take their names into my lips. I will not say that they are doing the will of the Lord. I will not share those kinds of words, because I know that they are simply not doing the will of the Lord. Now look what he says in the 5th verse. The Lord is the portion of my inheritance and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot, or thou uphold my lot. Father, you are the one who keeps me. You are the one who brings me through. And because you're bringing me through, you are the one who is accountable to preserve me. Dearly beloved, the Lord desired to preserve you today. He wants to be the ultimate one that you trust. No other God or you ought to trust, but rather the true God of the Scriptures, the true God that holds all eternity in His hand. That's whom we ought to trust. Put our trust not in man, put our trust not in monies, but rather put our trust in the living God. I will bless the Lord who had given me counsel. Glory be to God. Remember this, my brothers and sisters, that it is the Lord that preserve us, and we not ourselves. No matter how good we try to be, our goodness will never match the goodness that the Lord works through us as believers. We are His saints. We are His called out ones. We are here in this life to remain, that we might be a blessing to someone else, because we are the receptacles of the glory, the power, and the love of God in the earth today. Beloved, be blessed and be a blessing to someone today.